Number 13, we've got the first open source religion on this earth. We have the first grassroots religion. Flying Spaghetti Monster does no longer believe in a top-down revelation model. That model is old and broken, and it has let the human family down time after time. Now Flying Spaghetti Monster has a new model, a grassroots model, a bottom-up model. We are all his prophets. Flying Spaghetti Monster speaks to each of us in our hearts as he touches us with his noodly appendage and in our minds. And when Flying Spaghetti Monster talks to you, write it down. For whenever Flying Spaghetti Monster speaks, it is, of course, scripture. And then gather your scripture. Gather it on paper. Gather it on the YouTubes. Gather it in your journal. And then let us know what Flying Spaghetti Monster has said to you. Because we are all his children. He loves us each one. He talks to us all in our hearts and in our minds. He does not favor one of us over the other. He does not pick prophets. Instead, he speaks to his children. So listen to what Flying Spaghetti Monster has said to you. Listen to it. And then tell us all what it is, so that we may know how he speaks today. We don't have to listen to what he said thousands of years ago, for those were people with completely different problems from us. Their world looked a little bit different from this one. See if you can spot the differences as you walk around. The difference between the world that we live in and the world of Judea of 2,000 years ago. We've kind of changed a few things. So won't God's message to us be a little bit different? Every time we grow as a species, every time we learn something, won't then God have something new to say to us? And Flying Spaghetti Monster has said he will never stop speaking. Only the Pastafarian Church can be confident that the prophets will continue and continue. There will never be an end to the growth that God has for us. Only if you believe in the ancient pagan idea of Armageddon, only then can you justify the end of this beautiful and wondrous system. Do not believe what they say about this earth. Do not believe that it's destined for fire. Because this earth is rising. It is not a fallen earth. We are rising. And who's doing it, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters? Why is this earth growing so strong? Because of the Christian God? Because of the Islamic God? It is because of our brotherhood. It is because of our love for each other that we can take this earth and bring it into an heavenly state. But the Christian God promises the exact opposite. He promises to destroy this earth in fire and war and hatred, in genocide and religious war. Well, Flying Spaghetti Monster promises no more religious wars. For how many humans have died in the name of deity? How many children of the Father have been erased in the name of the Father? How many crusades were enacted in the name of the old blood gods? Innumerable. But that number is finite. That number is finished. There will be no more holy wars. For Flying Spaghetti Monster has no need of it. Violence is just an interruption. Flying Spaghetti Monster wants the conversation to continue. And the only way that will stop is if the old violent gods have their way.